The Traveller of the Stars, aka Jimez Smoot's Descendant, aka the Newcomer. This is a post-human species descended from mankind 5 million years hence. It made its first and only appearance in Dougal Dixon's 1990 speculative evolution work, Man After Man. In a world of bizarre future humans of many shapes and sizes, the Travellers of the Stars differ in one key area. They did not develop into their strange forms here on Earth. They are the descendants of humans who colonized the stars long ago. Their story began as ours did, but diverged in the 22nd century. As Earth became almost uninhabitable, a select group of the best that humanity had to offer set off across the galaxy in 37 vacuumorph-built spacecraft in search of humanity's future. Once they had left Earth, they were never heard from again. As such, their long and no doubt fascinating history is an enigma. Nothing is known about what their homeworld is like, or how many of the 37 ships made it to a suitable, hospitable planet. At least one did, it would seem. They then got to work on making a great many genetic changes to themselves in order to live on the alien world that they settled. This has produced some rather drastic changes indeed. While we do not know precisely what the Star Travellers look like, owing to their being encased within exoskeletal suits, we can see from the form depicted that they hardly resemble their distant human cousins at all anymore. These suits are necessary for their survival when traversing alien worlds. When visiting said alien worlds, it is usually with conquest in mind. Upon arriving back on Earth for the first time in 5 million years, they quickly get to work on genetically modifying the local species. Some were turned into food sources, some into beasts of burden, and others into workers who would perform menial tasks and jobs. The most notable example of this is shown here in the main illustration, where the Star Traveller rides atop a genetically engineered being. This creature is also a future human-derived animal. The caption alongside it reads as follows: "Descendant of Homo sapiens sapiens, and the product of millions of years of genetic engineering and elective surgery, the newcomer is not yet at home in its new environment. The composition of the air can be changed, but the unfamiliar atmospheric pressure presents greater problems. If the newcomer decides to stay, then further engineering will be essential. It was the constant need to withstand different gravities and breathe other atmospheres that led to one change being put on top of another, until genetically, psychologically, and intellectually, the newcomer bears no resemblance to his ancestor, Homo sapiens sapiens. Encased in a pressurized suit, man's descendant sits astride a creature engineered from Homo virgultis fabricatus, the temperate woodland dweller. Direct telepathic control is exercised over the central nervous system of its mount. It didn't take long for the Travellers of the Stars, the descendants of Jimez Smoot, the newcomers, to completely ravage the Earth. Once almost every resource here had been used up, they left in search of the next planet to exploit. But not all was destroyed by the newcomers. They did leave one surviving descendant of man behind, Piscanthropus profundus, the aquatic, who we'll talk about another time.